Hey there. In this video, we're going to be talking about a marketing gap in customer experience. Have you ever had that time where you wanted to give somebody your money and you just couldn't get them to take it? I'm Haley Gray, and I'm the founder of the Women's Entrepreneur Network, and I am a business mentor and a marketing strategist, and I'm excited to be with you and discussing marketing gap number 6, which is the customer experience. I feel like so often people ignore the entire buyer journey and they don't pay attention to what people are thinking and doing along the way. They make it hard for somebody to give them money. I can't tell you how many websites I've gone on and I don't really know what the person wants me to do next. And I think that sometimes there's this assumption that somebody is going to know to click the contact button or they're going to know to do something. And assuming that somebody knows to do something is how you lose customers. So be super clear. Have a single call to action on your website. Make sure it's super clear. Make sure all paths lead to the sale and that you're super clear about what that is. Next up, if you have to do something like a quote or something like that. So in my business, I do digital marketing, and except for certain very specific instances, the process does involve sending out a quote. If you ask me how much it costs to do a website, the answer is I don't know. Tell me what you want in a website. It can vary. It can be anything from $2,500 to $250,000 and up. And I'm not trying to be snarky or snide, but if you're asking me to build a website that's got 5,000 items in a database, and you want me to build all of the graphics and you want me to write all of the copy on it, and we're doing a million different features on it, or heavy duty course load, or all kinds of stuff like that, it could be quite costly versus I need a 5-page simple brochure landing site with a contact form on it. Those are two very different animals. So when I say I don't know, well, it means that I have to build out a quote. So part of my process is that I have to have a quoting system and I have to be able to send out quotes quickly. My goal is usually to get a quote out in 24 to 48 hours, no more. Because one of the things that I've learned is that I lose customers if I'm not sending out quotes in a timely manner. Now, one thing I will do is if I talk to somebody and I think that their expectations are completely unrealistic, or I don't want them as a customer, I simply don't send them a quote. So that I know that that is part of my buyer journey. So be aware of that. One of the other things with the customer support thing is the customer support, customer experience. How are your customers getting support? Are they able to get customer support quickly, or do they have to wait 24 to 48 hours? I will tell you, I have jumped software platforms for my funnels more than once because of slow turnaround times and slow support times, slow response on things like support. So those things are super important. Pay attention to your customer experience. Some of my clients really, really want extensive analytics and reporting, and some of them don't, but we don't know which ones those are. So we make sure that everybody gets extensive analytics and reporting. That's part of the customer experience. Making sure that people can get at their analytics whenever they want it. That's part of the customer experience. So really going through the entire process end to end, paying attention of what it looks like. One often neglected piece of the customer experience is what does it look like once somebody has already paid you? Make sure that you have some sort of offboarding process that maybe leads on to your next ramp for buying. And I know that it can be super hard depending on what you do, but if you sell air conditioning units, then you probably want to make sure that you give people the chance to buy a maintenance plan. Or if you are a chiropractor, do you want to come out and do periodic adjustments? Or whatever your business is, you need to have a way for people to keep buying from you. That's part of the customer experience. Keep them coming back, right? Satisfaction surveys, user surveys, all of those things are super, super important with any business. The customer experience is so important. And just remember, the most expensive customers you're going to have are brand new customers. Getting somebody back once they've already given you money, if they're relatively satisfied, it is going to be much easier than going out and getting new customers all the time. New customers are expensive. So pay attention to that entire buyer journey and the entire customer experience. And if this stuff is driving you nuts, let's talk. I can help. I can help you close the gaps and add significant revenue to your bottom line. Because remember, the most expensive customer to get is the brand new customer. And believe it or not, we should be marketing to our existing customers over and over and over and over again to keep them coming back and keep them coming in the door and keeping them happy and wanting to give us tons and tons and tons of wonderful green stuff. I am Haley Gray. I'm the founder of the Women's Entrepreneur Network. I encourage you to book a call in the link that's either above or below, depending on which platform we're on. And it is a totally free consultation call with me. If you have a business, I believe that you should book a call with me and I will make it worth your time. And we will get to know each other and see if maybe I can help you with growing your business, with your marketing, closing that customer marketing gap, or not. And I will be really honest, because I have absolutely no desire to sell you anything that I don't believe is going to completely benefit you in your business. Please book that call with me, and I hope to see you soon.